That a semi didn't slow down before an accident scene. It slammed into the truck that went flying across the highway. The sheriff says that this is why drivers need to slow down when you see an approaching accident scene. The 18-year-old high school cheerleader who was suing her parents has dropped the lawsuit altogether. Rachel Canning's her name, and she returned home last week, and now we learned the lawsuit is dropped. Her parents' lawyer says it is time to move on. Oh, I'm joined right now by attorney Eboni Williams. I was just joking going, oh, this may be more of a story for Dr. Drew. Like, how do you mend that relationship? But when it comes to legally, she was 18, so I'm not sure what grounds her side of the story, her lawyers thought that she had to stand on here.
I think you're absolutely right, Robin. Look, I thought the lawsuit was completely frivolous, as to its substance to begin with. We already saw 2 weeks ago the judge already dismissed Rachel's claims that she wanted to be reimbursed for her current high school tuition or have her parents pay that in her current living expenses. And I really think this lawsuit would have been dismissed ultimately by a judge anyways. But for the sake of the relationship being repaired between Rachel and her parents, I'm glad she knowingly and voluntarily dismissed it. I think that's the first step to getting back on a path of rebuilding something between, this really damaged relationship.
Oh my gosh, these poor parents, exactly. So she is 18,
right,
and she would be, I would think, applying to colleges here. So I'm wondering, does this impact legally whether she can get financial aid or whether they'll be the ones fronting the money for, I don't know, a public school perhaps?
Well, certainly, no one parent is obligated. I think that's something that, we as kids, have to just own it. I think it's really great when you have that parental support. I certainly appreciated it to the extent I had it. But, it's not owed. At 18, you're legally an adult. You're financially responsible for yourself. And this was a young girl who was really suing because she was mad because she was being disciplined. And that's just not a legal standing in the courts of law here in America. So, no, you're absolutely right, Robin. It was frivolous to begin with. And now I'm glad to see that she's realized that and she's moving forward.
Yeah, I want the family to do better. And I don't know, let's fast forward about 20 years and see how she's handling motherhood if she goes in that direction.
Exactly. Dose of her own medicine.
Payback!
Right.
All right. What if Superman had a GoPro camera? Well,